Arun Bhaskar, am I audible? Kids?
Yes, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, my dear.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, children.
Good afternoon, Miss.
Good afternoon to all. Good afternoon, children. Shall we start? So today I will finish that drawing and tomorrow I will start with a new topic. Your class I am getting lot of classes. 9C. Compared to 8th and 9C, I am getting 9C most. More classes, so it is easy for me to finish the topic in your class. And you are very attentive also. I like your class.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome. Okay. Okay, children. Okay, children. Bastin. Sania. Okay. Let me start. Okay, children. So, just now only, before the previous class only, we finished just 2 hours before. We finished to draw root 2 and root 3 on the number line, right? So I'll show the steps again. You remember all those steps? Do you remember all those steps, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. I'll show the steps again. Hello. Okay. Coming. Okay. So this is our steps. I'll show it again. And after finishing that, we will quickly go to root 5. Okay. Let me show it again. See, as it is 1 unit and 1 unit, and the gaps we are increasing, still it is 1 unit and 1 unit. See this? See, 1 unit and 1 unit. If the gap increases also, it is 1 unit. Okay. Then, what is your steps? You remember? If you want to draw with me, you can draw. Hello? If you want to draw with me, you can draw.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay, okay. Now we are taking the protractor. We are taking the protractor and keeping here. Okay. So 90 degree. Again we are drawing the right triangle over there. Taking the measurements. Okay. We are taking the compass and take the measurement 1 unit, even if it is if it is 2.5 centimeter, whatever it is, we are taking it as 1 unit. You should take it as 1 unit. Then simply draw an arc, small arc over there. Again, take the compass and keep here, tilt the compass and mark it as a small mark so that it is 1 unit. This is also 1 unit. Again, we are going to draw the right angle triangle over there. So right angle triangle with the green color I'll take. Okay. So right angle triangle. We have drawn the right angle triangle. Okay. Sorry. Drawn the right angle triangle. Okay, children. Now we have to take this hypotenuse, that is root 2. Hypotenuse, that is root 2 units. Now again we have to take the compass. Take the compass, take the measurement. Take the measurement of this hypotenuse. Okay. Now we are drawing it. Okay. This both the sides. And this is negative root 2 and positive root 2. Excuse me. This is negative root 2 and this is positive root 2. Fine. Again, you have to take the compass. Listen children. Take the compass. Sorry, take the protractor. And take the protractor and keep it here at root 2. I hope you understood it. At root 2. Fine. At root 2. Then draw 90 degree again. 90 degree. Again at this position. And here you have to draw the right triangle again. I hope you remember all this. You feel it is a little bit repeating, but somehow we need the right triangle whenever. You take another color. See, for locating root 3, anyway, we need that right triangle over there. For locating root 3, we need root 2 also. For locating root 3, we need root 2 also. So for drawing root 3, we should locate first root 2. So you will feel that it is little bit repeating, but we have to draw it properly. Okay. So again, what I have told is, you have to take the compass and take the same measurement. I'll show you. Take the same measurement of take the same measurement of this part. See where my compass is staying. The same measurement here. That is 1 unit. Properly it is 1 unit. And draw the arc. Draw the arc like this. Now it is. Now I'll write. Listen. I'll write it. I'll write. This is root 2 units. And this is 1 unit again. 1 unit. Root 2 unit and 1 unit. Now, again you have to take the right angle triangle. Right angle triangle. And this is the new right angle triangle. And this is root 3. Sorry. And that is root 3. This is root 3. The new hypotenuse is root 3. And we have to take in our compass this new hypotenuse. Okay. Again, we have to take the compass and keep it at the vertex. Tilt the compass and see. We are taking this measurement. I hope all of you can see this. See this. This is the new hypotenuse. This root 3 and this measurement you should take, hypotenuse you should take in your compass as the radius. And you have to draw taking root 3 as your radius. So when you draw this, when you draw the arc, you will get the radius as root 3. And see how I am drawing. See. Okay. Okay. And this is, and this measurement is color. Okay. Green we already took. Shall I take which color you want? Which color? Tell. Orange. Okay. And this is negative root 3 and this is positive root 3. So we successfully completed root 2 and root 3 on the number line. I hope you got this properly. Excuse me, Jerlyn, Sania, Sovel, Anjali Priya, Alan, Ahlam, and show your faces. Devasena, Melita, Ahlam, Fatima, Elsa Babu. Why you are switched off your? Why you turned off your cameras? Why did you turn off your cameras? Show your faces. Elsa, Devasena still. Okay, so this is our root 2 and root 3. Sriram, did you get the answer? Sriram? Sriram, am I audible? Will you please unmute and tell? Will you
Yes,
please
miss.
unmute? Will you okay, so I hope you understood this. Okay, Sriram? Okay?
Can you explain one more time?
See, listen, Makale. See, this root 2 you already know, no, Sriram? Root 2 you already know, right? Sriram? Unmute and tell.
Yes, miss.
Okay, then I'll show it. Listen. This is root 2 units. This is root 2 units. And take this measurement, 1 unit. Here also, same 1 unit. Right? Same. This measurement in your compass as 1 unit. 1 unit, 1 unit. Correct. Can you see the board? 1 unit here, 1 unit here. Correct. And join to the vertex. So you got a right triangle like this. And take this hypotenuse and draw the arc. Okay, Sriram? Okay, Sriram? Sriram?
Yes.
Okay, then let us move to the next topic. So this is your assignment, okay? So, see, children, this is your assignment. Write in your paper. Your assignment is locating root 2 and root 3 on the number line. Your assignment is locating root 2 and root 3 on the number line. Locate root 2 and root 3 on the number line. And tomorrow I will ask, next class I will ask each and everyone. Okay, if you can draw with or you can mark it with some any other color, the semicircles, so that I can identify. Otherwise, if it is after drawing with a pencil, just to draw with any other color. Okay, some sketch pen, if sketch pen is there with you, root 2 a semicircle and root 3 semicircle, you draw with a different color pen, so that I can understand. Or
Ma'am, we want to write in A4 sheet.
no need of writing A4 sheet. If you have, you write it, no problem. If you have with you, you write it in the A4 sheet. So two papers will be there, one root 2 and other will be root 3. There will be two A4 sheets. If you have A4 sheet, you write in drawing that. First page there will be root 2 and next page there is root 3. You already know when you locate root 3, there will be root 2 also. Okay, understood? Justin, so when you
Yes,
draw
ma'am.
root 3, you have to redraw root 2. Then only you can come to root 3. So there will be two pages. One is root 2 alone and the other one is root 2 and root 3. Okay, so this is the assignment for you. Now next one is, so what our irrational number starts with the root 2. Because root 1 has a perfect square root. Root 1 has a perfect square root and it is a rational number. Root 1 is plus or minus 1, isn't it? Root 2 is an irrational number. Root 3 is an irrational number. Next comes root 4. What about root 4? What about root 4? Can anybody tell? Melita? 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 Eben Thompson? Ah, Melita, okay. Okay. Melita, can you tell what is the answer of root 4? What is the answer of root 4? Melita? What is the answer of root 4? Melita, am I audible? Melita, am I audible? Eben Thompson? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Eben Thompson?
Yes, ma'am.
Eben Thompson?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Unmute
ma'am.
your audio and tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not hearing anything, dear. Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Ah,
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
Okay. Can you answer what is root 4? What is the value of square root of 4? Can you answer? Square root of 4.
Plus and minus.
Very good. Plus or minus 2. Plus or minus 2. So it has a perfect answer. So you know it is a rational number also. Next comes, we located root 2, we located root 3. Next turn is root 5. Root 5. So you have to draw the right triangle again. You have to bring the Pythagoras theorem again so that the hypotenuse comes as root 5. You remember the method? For root 4, you no need of locating because answer is a rational number. Root 4 is a rational number. Root 2 we located, root 3 we located, root 4 you leave because it has a perfect answer and it is not an irrational number. It is a rational number. So next rational number in our that line natural numbers, it is root 5. Next root 1, root 2, root 3, root 4 we leave. Next rational number is root 5. So when you, if you want to locate root 5 on the number line, you have to bring the Pythagoras theorem again. Draw the right angle triangle. Altitude we need, base we need, so that the hypotenuse should come as root 5. So I'll show you. Listen. Listen. So we are locating. Next one is locate. Write the heading. Locate root 5 on the number line. Locate root 5 on the number line. Number line. Locate root 5 on the number line. Fine. See. If you can see the board, you just see it. See. We have to locate root 5 on the number line. Again, you should draw the Pythagoras, right angle triangle. We need the altitude, we need the base. Altitude and the base. And your hypotenuse should be root 5. Your hypotenuse should be root 5. Okay. So this is base and this is altitude. So, listen, your base you take as 2 units, base take as 2 units and altitude you take as 1 unit, 1 unit. Apply the Pythagoras theorem. What is Pythagoras theorem? Pythagoras theorem is hypotenuse square equal to base square plus altitude square. It is very easy. Root 5 is very easy because there is no root 2, there is no connection between root 2 and root 3. We are directly taking 2 units as the base and 1 unit as the altitude. Now, base square is 2. So, 2 square plus altitude square is 1 square. So, we get the answer. 2 square is 4 and altitude 1 square is 1. So, we'll get the answer as 5. Write this. Listen here. Hypotenuse square equal to 5. Abin Thompson, listen here first. Listen here. Hypotenuse square is 5. Hypotenuse square is 5. Then what will be hypotenuse? What will be hypotenuse? If hypotenuse square is 5, what will be hypotenuse? Somebody unmute the mic and tell me.
Root 5.
Root 5. Okay, very good. So we got hypotenuse as root 5. So it is very easy. See, no need of locating root 2 and root 3. We can directly locate. Root 5. Take the base and altitude as 2 and 1. Base and altitude as 2 and 1. 2 unit and 1 unit. Okay, write this. Hello. Take down this. Did you take down? Did you write?
Yes.
Shall I move to the next
Ma'am, 1 minute. 1 minute.
Okay, Anjali Priya.
Ma'am, 1 minute.
Okay, no problem. You take your enough time. Hello. So hypotenuse is root 5. Hypotenuse is root 5. Sorry. Root 5. Hypotenuse is root 5. Okay.
Yes,
Shall I
ma'am.
continue with? Shall
Okay,
I
ma'am.
continue?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, dear children. So no need of root 5 is very easy. No need of bringing root 2, root 3. We can directly come to the coordinate axis because it is 2 units. It's very easy. Okay. It is very easy. You can directly come to the coordinate axis. I'll show you just now. Okay. Okay, we are taking the coordinate axis. We are taking the, like previously what we did, we are taking the coordinate axis. Sorry. Okay, and listen.
Ma'am, your sound is less.
Ma'am, we can't hear.
Ma'am, we can hear you. Or see you. Mix are you? Ma'am is gone. Class is over, I think so. What? I think class is over. You can go to. How are you? Fine. Shut up. My pants.
Okay, children. Between the power has gone. See? Children, listen.
Ma'am, your voice is less.
Am I audible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So
Okay.
now, am I audible now clearly?
Yes,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
your voice is less.
Am I audible now?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So take the coordinate axis. Am I audible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So applying the coordinate axis, then again here, listen, I'll show you. Listen. See, we have to take 2 units. 2 units. That means this part. This part. That is.
Labrador. I'm a Labrador.
Ashike, muty.
Freedom, you mind your business, okay?
Man, mute man.
Ashik, recording.
All can hear you.
Okay, sorry for the interruption. Sorry. Okay. Okay, you can draw it. By the time I'll make it correct. Wait. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, children. Now can you see the board?
Ma'am, your voice is less.
I am not telling anything. Listen. Okay. Now can you? Hello. Hello.
Yeah,
Am I
Voice audible.
audible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. See. Hello. Start drawing. You should take 2 centimeter. I'll show you how to draw. You should take 2 centimeter. Okay. Again. See. Hello. Somebody is talking in between. Don't talk. Okay. Somebody is talking in between.
Ashik, ma'am.
Ashik, keep quiet.
Ashik Joshi.
Don't talk in between.
Ma'am, it was not me.
It's okay, it's okay. Wait. Okay. So coordinate axis. Again, what I told you is you have to draw take 2 centimeter in the number line like this. 2 centimeter. At this 2, you have to keep your protractor at this 2. Fine. Okay. So this line, see, I am making it thicker so that you can understand it. Up to 2, you have to, up to 2, you have to draw a line, and in this 2, you should bring your protractor. Okay. I'll show you. Listen. Listen. Take your protractor. Keep it at 2 because we are taking root 5. We are taking the base as, see, we are taking the base as 2 units. Okay. Understand? This is, see, I'll show you. This one. This is 2 units. And here you have to take 1 unit. 1 unit. For that, you should bring your compass again. Take your compass, everybody take your compass. compass again and take the measurement of this 1 unit. See, I'll show you. Take the measurement of 1 unit. This 1 unit. See, because we want 1 unit. We want 1 unit here. Right. So move your compass and this 1 unit. I'll show it again. See this. This is 1 unit. See. Dear children, see this. This 1 unit. 1 unit. At this. Okay. Okay. And at this 1 unit, you should draw the right angle triangle like this. Fine. Right angle triangle, and this is 1 unit, so that your hypotenuse is root 5. 2 square plus 1 square 5. Hypotenuse is root 5. Now take the compass again. Take the compass again and I'll show you this. Take the compass again and take the measurement of the hypotenuse. Take the measurement of the hypotenuse. Can you see the board now? Children, can you see?
Yes, ma'am.
See
Yes, ma'am.
how I kept that compass? Did you see that? Where I kept the compass? Isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now I can draw this very well. Okay. And this is. Did you see that? Keep the vertex and draw like this. Keep the vertex and draw like this. Keep the vertex at 0. Keep the tip of the compass at 0 and draw like this. Okay. And this is negative root 5. This point is negative root 5 and this point is positive root 5. Negative root 5 and positive root 5. Is it easy? Is it easy?
Yes, ma'am.
So root 5, root 2 and root 3 are connected. What did you understand from this? What did you understand from this? I'll see. Root 2 and root 3 are connected to each other because after drawing root 2 only we can draw root 3. They are connected each other. But root 5 is independent because we can draw with the 2 units as the base, 1 unit as the altitude. And take hypotenuse. Hypotenuse will be root 5 itself. Shall I stop this? Shall I erase it? Did you draw it?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Okay, dear children. So root 5 is comparatively easy because we are taking 2 units and 1 unit. 2 units base and 1 unit as the altitude, so that hypotenuse will get us 5. Root 5. Okay. So will you study it and come? next day I will start with a new topic. So you remember your assignment. Try
Ma'am.
to draw it in different color, attractive color, so that when you show it, I can understand. Okay,
Yes, miss.
I leave now.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Thank you, miss.